Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry, I woke up sick today after everything that's going on. I just got worn down. I'm sick now. So I have not been sick in over a year, like literally. And my body got worn down. So that's what happened there. um, so I am working on private readings as I can, guys. I have zero help with my children. Very, very little help with my children right now. There's a lot of changes going on in me and my kids' lives at this time. I don't discuss things openly. But anyways, there's a lot of changes happening, and it's been really tough on my children especially, and I feel really bad about that. And some of these changes are very difficult. It's gonna be fine. I don't have a lot of help with my kids right now. I mean, it's limited, and I don't have daycare for them at this time, like a steady daycare, because there is nobody that has an opening in my area. So I have to work around what I can. I've been trying to work at night when they go to bed, but lately one or the other's been up. It's just been very difficult for me to work. Things will get back on track over time. It's just at this current time frame, things are kind of tough for my kids and I. So, but I have to keep working. So I got to figure something out. Eventually I will. Any rude comments, I will block you off my channel. I don't have time for it. Also, somebody asked me to make an Amazon wish list for like items for my kids, like food and stuff or something. I'll try to make that when I can here, okay? Yeah, so it's just a time that like things are going, like it's going to be better in the long run. Like things are going to get better in the long run here. So just a lot of stuff going on in our lives right now. So it'll be fine. It's just at this moment I'm like behind on stuff, and I don't need smart ass about it. Like I don't. All right, so okay guys, also YouTube will not monetize my channel at all. And I know that could be another source of income for me. So I'm probably going to make another channel at some point and hope that everybody subscribes to that one, eventually switch over to that one so I can try to get monetized. I guess I've sworn too much in my videos or something, and even if I delete my videos with swearing, they will still not monetize me. Even if I quit swearing, they will not monetize me. All right? So it is a business account. Okay? Just a minute here. Okay, so yeah. There is a lot of things working against people right now. So anyways, I'm going to try to talk about some things that need to be discussed. I've been receiving downloads on that, well, I am already aware of is going on. I predicted is going on. Like, I predicted so much that is actually happening. Like, I predicted stuff last year that's happening now, that sort of thing. And it's just kind of it's amazing to me, really, that I've been, like, dead on. So, yeah, I do get Cash App for lives. Like, when I do live videos, like I do mini readings, yes, I do Cash App. I have not had time to do mini readings on YouTube right now. I don't have like 2 to 3 hours to dedicate to that right now. I'd like to, because it's nice to be able to get those out and do those and that sort of thing. It's just I don't have that time at the moment to like have a solid 2 to 3 hours without interruption. I'm not talking about getting payments through YouTube, guys. I'm talking about monetize. I'm talking about the advertisements on the channels. They won't monetize me, okay? Because I swear in my videos. So I probably will have to make a new channel and just hope that you guys all sub to it and switch everything over. I don't really want to deal with the Patreon. I signed up for it and it's kind of pain in the butt. So what I usually do is I just make private YouTube links, and there's other readers that do this as well. And then when people want them, they can, you know, Cash App or whatever, and I send them the link. Okay. The Patreon sites and that sort of thing, they do take quite a chunk of your money, and it is not easy to navigate. Okay. So, anyway, I think I got plenty of people in here right now. So what I was going to talk about, guys, is the awakening process that I predicted was going to happen in 2020 is actually, it's happening. All right. Does not have to be just masculine energy. Switch roles as needed. Some of you masculines, you know, yes, you're divine masculine, so to speak, but you're in that feminine role in my collectives. So, you know, swap it around as needed. So what's going on right now, guys, is your masculines have been actually going through these awakenings for a while. Okay, they've been slowly slipping into these awakenings, whether you realize it or not, they have been. Okay. And I said many times that masculines worldwide were going to be going through an awakening process, divine masculine or not, you know, twin flame activation or not. Like, this is happening. All right. And, you know, like I always say, guys, there is a lot more to a twin flame connection than just love. Okay. And, you know, one of my clients said this in a group: if you're not on a spiritual journey, you're not in a twin flame connection. There's a lot of truth to that. A lot of truth to that. You know, and I've always realized that, I've always known that, but I never really thought about that. Okay. And my channel is revolved around your spiritual journey to healing, to being a better person through your ascensions, to get you through these processes, because these are very difficult. My channel is not revolved around having a romantic relationship with your person. Okay. I'm not clickbait. Some channels are more into that. I mean, you know, every person is going to have a different perspective that they are on here for, and that is mine, to assist you through your ascensions, to assist you to life purpose, to assist you with your healing. Yes, I go in on what your person is doing, outcomes, that sort of thing as well, you know, whatever I'm drawn to do. But I was drawn to explain how masculines are in awakening processes and ascensions and this sort of thing, guys, because it's not really spoken about, because they're not really open about it, because they honestly, they don't know what's going on. Okay. So I do feel that in 2019, this started happening slowly for them. Okay. They started changing, and may not be for your person. You know, they're all at a different rate right now with things. My collective, you know, like I said, I have 3 different groups. This year, there's going to be major things occurring in these connections. All right. One of the main things that I am hearing about right now, that I have been hearing about, is a lot of you are going to figure out this year that you are dealing with a catalyst. Okay. And what a catalyst is essentially a false twin flame. I hate that term because I don't believe in it. I think it's a karmic, somebody with karma that you have to serve with. However, a catalyst can be a divine masculine of somebody else. Okay, for somebody else. It can trigger awakening in both sides. Some of you are going to figure this out, that you're not dealing with your true twin flame this year. Okay, a lot of you are not. I will be truthful. So this is something that's going to be happening as well for those of you that are on that specific journey. Okay. Some of you are going to meet your true person this year. Okay. This upcoming spring is coming very significant for that, to figure out that this person here is not my true twin flame connection, and you had the wrong perspective about the connection, and you're holding on to a trauma bond. For some of you, you have issues with a father that you're holding on to, karmic cycles, karmic people, that sort of thing here. Okay. Derek, yes, but that's a whole nother discussion. And starseeds as well. They all kind of combine together. Starseeds, very, very much so, have a lot to do with twin flame connections. Okay. I've learned so much about these connections. I didn't even know what the heck those connections were when I started readings. I really didn't. All right. So, anyway, so a lot of you are going to learn that your person is your catalyst this year. All right. So You're going to figure it out. It's not for me to say it's going to be you, you, and you. I get gut feelings when I do readings that some of you are dealing with a catalyst person. I don't feel that's for me to decide, because I feel every single person enters your life for a reasoning, okay? And some of these catalysts do induce awakenings in people, okay? And vice versa. And, you know, you may have induced one in your person, they induced one in you, or, you know, whatever, okay? So that's a really huge one I feel is happening this year, okay? Another one, guys, is the divine masculine are really going to be pushed into their awakening process quite heavily, okay? Like I said, it's been kind of a trickle effect this year. They've been making little changes and taking their little baby steps because they're fearful of change, guys. What I am seeing happening is this awakening is hitting them hard as hell, okay? Some of them are wrapping up an awakening process right now and coming at terms with it. However, they're not done. They're not done, okay? They're not. For the masculine, they don't know what the hell's going on with them. They're scared. Some of them may figure this out. Okay, they may figure, you know, they may like put it together. They may do some, you know, doctor Googling and that sort of thing. But literally, guys, your masculine may get withdrawn. Okay, they may back away from you. And during this process of backing away, and they'll try to move on from you, I really feel the wake up for whether you're with a catalyst or a true twin flame connection is going to come out for you as well during this whole process this year. 2020 is the year of change, guys. Yes, absolutely. It's not the year of beautiful, wonderful, amazing things happening every single day. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a major transformation. Okay, so yes, it's going to be a beautiful thing when it comes down to it. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs for you guys, but by the end of next year, guys, there's going to be a lot of progress. But anyways, I know two masculines that are going through awakenings that I know in my realm, okay? And, you know, I've talked to some other feminines about their masculines as well in their awakening processes, guys, and it's not pretty, okay? They think they're schizophrenic. Some of them literally will go balls off the walls, mentally insane. So be prepared for that, okay? Their third eyes will open up huge. Some of them overactivate, literally like massive third eyes, and they hear things, they see things, you know, and they're going nuts because they have no control over it, all right? So they start feeling like there's something mentally wrong. Some of them get very paranoid, okay? They think people are out to get them. They think conspiracies, like literally, I'm not joking about this stuff, guys. Like, this is real shit, okay? So you're masculine. It's going to be painful. It is painful. And I really feel that during this process, guys, they're going to be pushed to end karmic cycles in their life that they have been holding on to, all right? Doesn't necessarily mean a person. It can mean a situation. It can mean a job. It can be something that's making them miserable in their life. It can be addiction, okay? For some of them, yes, it is a person, okay? And, you know, I went through a massive awakening in 2015, okay? And I started doing readings, and there was pictures flying off my walls. There was light bulbs exploding. I I went through some crazy ass shit. Like, I really did. And I remember feeling like spirits or something were entering my body, and I would hyperventilate, and it was just nuts. So I can't even imagine what a masculine that's unaware of spirituality really, or is unawakened, completely closed off, is really feeling. Okay, but I've been seeing this, all right? They really do feel like they're going crazy, and they try for dear life to hold on to what does not serve them anymore out of fear of change. They're going to be doing that. All right. They're going to be doing that. Anticipate that if they do have a partner they're holding on to that they do not care about anymore, or that it's not the same anymore, or even they probably won't admit that to you, but if it is or isn't, you know, whatever that is, they are going to hold on to that situation for dear life, like a ball and chain on that person. So be prepared for that. Okay. You're going to get upset. You're going to get upset. You're not going to like that. You're going to feel rejected. Okay. They are not going to admit that what no longer serves them does not serve them. Okay. They are going to be very adamant to hang on to their situation as long as they can. All right. And I literally had a vision of a masculine standing on the top of a tower that was shaking, ready to fall. Okay, that's why I had early, because I was getting these downloads. You know, I have to be with my kids. I can't work with my kids screaming in the background, so I just sit there and get downloads. Like, literally, I don't watch TV, guys. I don't have to, because I have visions all day long. So that's what I visualize, guys. So that's indicating to me is that eventually that tower is going to hit. It's going to hit hard. It's going to hit so freaking hard on these masculines. Okay. And they're not going to be ready. They're not going to be prepared. It's going to be tough. They're going to be in denial. They may not tell you. Okay. Some of them are going to be moving, I'm hearing. Some of them, their personalities are going to completely change. They're not going to be the same. And I feel that when that happens, guys, that's when some of you are going to discover, hey, I am with the catalyst. This is not my person. They're different, because they're stepping into their energy of being a divine masculine. And you're going to realize that is not your divine masculine. For some of you, that is the case. However, do not mistake this as an abusive person that you are labeling as a twin flame connection, because that is not the case. That is a complete karmic you're dealing with 110%. All right. And some of you will figure that out this year as well, because you're going to be going through ascensions. Feminine energy is definitely. So they're going to be in denial of you for a while. They're going to push you away. They're going to be freaking out to the point where, like, it's time to go get some mental help. I got schizophrenia or some shit. Like, okay. They might get rude with you. They might get mean. But like I said, do not mistake that as an abusive person who's been treating you like crap the entire time and using you and manipulating you the entire time. Do not go, oh, but Kayla said they're awakening. That's what's going on. No, not for some of you. That's not the case. You're holding on to a karmic cycle that you have not ended since you were a child with your father. That's what that is. Okay. And you're trying to justify the connection. So some of you, yes, you're going to wake up to that this year as well. But all right, so these masculines, they're gonna, you know, with the shifts, okay, and, you know, there's people around me in my life that are masculine going through awakening, okay, they're changing. All of a sudden, their hobbies that once served them do not serve them anymore, okay, they don't. And I'm seeing this with my own two eyes, that all of a sudden they had this hobby that they loved and they adored, and it was like their life, is all of a sudden they're not engaging it anymore. And I don't think they really realize that they're kind of transitioning out of things and going into other things. Okay, because it started slow, like I said. However, there's like one or two little things that they're not going to let go that easily. So they're holding on to that. And the universe is going, hey, this is not for you anymore. This cycle in your life is finished. It's time for a new beginning. And I'm not talking about jumping into union with you guys, because that's not going to happen for a lot of you this year. I'll be honest. And those videos that say union in 2020, da da da, I don't even pay attention, because it's not going to be like that for a lot of you. This is going to be your of spiritual growth and realizations. So, you know, like, I'm hearing February significant. So some of them may hit a major tower moment in February. Okay. And even if they're holding on to a person, guys, and the universe keeps on throwing daggers in on the situation, or they're holding on to their mom or their dad or their culture, whatever it is, the universe is going to keep throwing in these daggers going, hello, end of the cycle, end of the cycle, end of the cycle. And they're going to hold on. Okay. And they're going to lash out on you, because they're going to feel like you're part of the problem. They really will, because they do feel that bond to you. Okay. And some of them know that you changed them. They know this. They're aware of it. So anticipate some in and out behavior this year, you know, especially the beginning of the year, especially now. Okay. Yeah. And it's a painful process, the masculines. Painful, because it's going to hit them real hard, because they've been trying to avoid the awakening for so long anyways. Okay. Feminines, you're wrapping up karmic cycles right now. Okay. You're accepting them. You're accepting them. All right. You're going to accept them in a more graceful manner. All right. I do feel the feminine energy has kind of let go of the fear of change. They're still scared of the future. However, they have let go of the fear of change. Okay. And karmic cycles does not mean that you're going to get rid of somebody out of your life, because some of you may be married to somebody right now, and it's just that there's a cycle that had to end and changes that need to be made. This is going to happen to some people this year. Okay. So feminine, some of you are going to walk away from your person because they're simply not ready, and you're going to meet new love this year. That's happening. Okay. A soulmate, or you're going to realize that's my catalyst and here's my true person. That's coming in spring. Okay. April, May, June. Okay. Some of you are going to manifest that in without realizing you're dead. All right. So like I said, if your masculine is starting to get distant or starting to get weird or starting to get hot and cold or, you know, in and out energy, and they're starting to kind of do things to push you away on purpose, it's because of this whole process for a lot of you. But like I said, a lot of you are dealing with a catalyst as well. So just make sure you know the difference, figure out the difference. And some of you are dealing with an abusive prick, and the karmic cycle to that is ending. And that's not your twin flame. You're going to figure that out. So know the difference. Have respect no matter what. You know, just absolutely know the difference. Okay, you need to know the difference. You need to trust your intuition this year. Your intuition is going to grow, feminine. You are going through major ascensions. There's going to be more than one. Okay. But I hate to say this, guys, but some masculines are going to get suicidal this year. Okay. Over the awakening. So try to see the big picture, guys. Try to be more understanding of the whole process and what's truly happening to them. Do not accept disrespect. Okay. So please do yourself a favor and step back while they're going through that process. It does not mean it's okay to disrespect you. It's not okay. Okay. So I would just be like, you know, all right, have a nice day, and just step back. All right. Let them go through it unless they want to discuss it with you. All right. So that's kind of that. And that's more or less what is coming in for me today. So, yes, in the 5D, that would be correct. That would be correct. All right, we'll see what's going on with your person, with the new week starting and, you know, all that sort of thing here, okay? I do suspect there's some angry or frustrated energy, feminine standing in her strength. And this is what else is going on right now, guys. Masculine is embracing their feminine power at this current moment, okay? And this is where a lot of them are surrendering to some things also. So some of them, you know, maybe they're going to surrender to a karmic cycle. Doesn't necessarily mean that, but some of them are standing in their feminine power and going to take their ego down a bit. So ego death is something else that's occurring right now, okay? They're going to step that down a little bit and be more humble as well. And that feminine energy being in overdrive right now for the masculine is going to help that a bit, okay? They're also going to realize that certain females in their life have been demasculating them, whether it's a mother or a grandma or a wife or girlfriend or whatever it is, guys, okay? And like for a lot of the feminine, they're in their masculine energy, and I feel they're going to step up to masculine energy in their life, or father figures. A lot of father problems in the feminine, okay? A lot of father issues or father figure issues, take it as it resonates, okay? They're going to stand in their power about this and face that as well, okay? And wrap up some cycles with people in their life that have been, you know, repeating that karma with their father or parental issues, okay? So that's kind of what's going on there right now, is the feminine masculine energies are switching. Masculine is hitting a major extreme emotional time at this current moment. They don't want to show that either because they're trying to fight off being in their feminine energy. They're not embracing it at this time. They don't like it, okay? But they have to be in it to get this change. So they're going to be quiet over that. They might be moody, okay? But like I said, you need to know the difference between an abusive person and an actual divine person. And, you know, you will. You figure it out. Okay? So this is kind of validating what I'm seeing here. And, you know, past life things are coming to surface. And my husband in particular, he's been awakening, okay? And he's going through a lot of this pain, but he knows what he's going through because of me. So he understands, and he's more or less embracing it. It's hard, yes, but he's embracing it more. And he's having dreams about past life things. Okay. And he feels that he was not a good person in his past life. And he has to face this. Okay. And, you know, he knows this. We've discussed this. Like, I'm talking like, for some people, like, I had a dream last night that was past life, but I don't remember it. There's going to be some gruesome things coming in dreams, like murders, suicides, rotten, nasty nightmares, and I think my husband had something similar to that go on. Okay, we discussed it the other day. He didn't go into detail, though, but I'm going to kind of document his awakening, to be honest, and just kind of take note of what happens, and, you know, but he's got my help through it, and a lot of these masculines do not. Okay. Yeah, some of you, you know, when I say that you have issues with the father, guys, issues with men in general, it doesn't have to be an exact father. It can be whoever was a father model in your life. Okay. So, there's definitely changes here, guys. So I do feel that you're standing in your power, and I feel like it's the masculine power, and nothing's going to bring you down right now, okay? You might feel like the feminine energy feels like right now, or masculine, whatever gender you're in here, you're my viewer right now, take it as it resonates. You're standing in your power, and nothing's getting in your way anymore. And right now, you feel like you're kind of at a low point. You're coming out of it. You will come out of it, okay? There's been a tower with the feminine energy, okay? So your person views you in this energy right now. Not only your person, but other people view you in this energy. You don't care what people think. You might be going through a hard time. You don't care about gossip. You just don't care. You're just gonna plow right through whatever you're going through right now, okay? There's a lot of grief and anger going on, is what I am picking up here. So, and also, guys, like I said, these past life nightmares, okay? Not only is there grief and anger, there's anxiety, regret, okay? And that's another thing the masculines will be hitting in their awakenings, is regret, is shame of their actions. Not just towards you, but to everybody in their life they've encountered, okay? But the past life dreams, very intense, because that past life karma needs to be cleared out, okay? And they're seeing you in this, okay? They're seeing you loving yourself. That's how they're seeing you, and they do want to take action and go forth in that energy as well. Even though you don't feel like you're loving yourself, a lot of you are. Some of you feminines are not. That's why you're hanging on to an abusive situation. You want to label a twin flame connection. It is not a twin flame connection, okay? So honestly, guys, I do feel that the masculine energy is planning right now during this awakening process. For some of them, you know, some of them may not be there yet. Some of them are wrapping up awakenings. They're going to be different for each situation. They're wanting a new beginning. They're desiring to take action to strategize for a new beginning in their life. And they're really thinking on their purpose right now. Okay? So I really feel that this healing is going on, and this realization, healing past life karma, healing what no longer serves them, and wanting to get into that happiness is happening at this time. Okay? Like I said, spiritual awakenings, definitely here. The door to spirit world is opening. The dimensions are combining for them, you know. And yeah, tower. This is a tower. This is like crap that's going on in their life. Like they got chaos going on, and I don't feel they're telling you. I don't. But I honestly feel, guys, for some of them, they're walking away from something. They're planning to walk away from something. Okay, some of you walked away from them. Take it as it resonates. But there's a lot of walking away from things because changes are needing to happen. Okay, I do pick up that the masculine is really going to be career focused this year, but so is the feminine. Definitely purpose, career and purpose, life purpose focus this year. Okay, but there's going to be some victory happening. All right. So I do feel that there's, there's some fear here of the unknown. There's some fear of stability going on. There's some worry about foundations. There's worry about money here going on, which is causing the base chakra to be unstable. There's also addiction that also puts a block on the base chakra as well. Some of them are going to get through addictions, quit using, that sort of thing. They feel very vulnerable right now to everything in their life. They have absolutely zero control, and this is where the mental instability feeling comes in for them. All right. A lot of you just simply, you put up boundaries big time. Yeah. And they feel those boundaries, and you're just like, nope, 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 I'm not taking this anymore. But this is where I want you to view the different perspective. Okay. I'm not making an excuse for you to take abuse by any means or any bull crap, but they are going through a tough time that they're not telling you. Okay. I do feel they're very defensive about this at this time. They're very guarded about all of this right now. And they're going to remain in that energy on and off. Okay. Some of them hot and cold. That's what I'm hearing. Hot and cold, hot and cold. So we'll see what else is going on right now. We got 206 people. You guys, if you haven't subscribed, yep, crown chakra activation, guys, I'm telling you. And, I've gone through a major ascension. Yes, I do SRT. I have not offered it as a service at this time. I have not gotten my certification yet. But I do it. I've been doing it for a long time. I didn't even know what it was, honestly. But, yeah. I do mini clearings, though. Those are really easy to do, where I clear the chakras out. And some of you in here probably have gotten those from me. Okay. And honestly, I was in a hospital the other day visiting a friend, and there was some people in there that I felt were uneasy, so I kind of sent them healing, just did like a chakra clear or whatever, and the difference was shown in them immediately. So, yeah, it's pretty good stuff there. But full SRT, I have not been doing much of that lately. I don't have time for it. It's time consuming. But I can do a quick clear on anybody that, if their higher self is willing to accept it. So you guys, this is pretty simple. Like, there is crown chakra activation definitely coming in. There's downloads. There's illumination. There's illumination happening with the masculine energy right now. And there's that clarity of believing that the change is occurring, accepting the change is occurring. We got butterflies here. Butterflies are huge right now. Transformation. Okay, gaining clarity and starting to believe in these connections, starting to believe in spirituality, that sort of thing here. Okay, and I do see reconciliation coming. Okay, I see some truth coming out, some, throat chakra opening, that sort of thing. And I really feel the new beginning happening for some of you. There's going to be some sort of new beginning here for a lot of you. And I do feel it's happening quite soon. I feel like some of your masculines are going to admit something, but I'm not quite sure because it's going to be different. Yeah, see the base chakra. Okay, working on the future, getting more stability in their life. They're fearful of that, but they want a new beginning. Some of them are moving. This is how I see this today. Like, literally moving, relocating. What they're around no longer serves them. Okay. Yep, they're getting downloads. They're observing this. They're listening. They're listening to what they're getting here, guys. They are. It's going to be really challenging, though. Like I said, guys, this is not going to be easy, okay? This is going to be tough. They do not want to embrace this whatsoever, and they have to confront those inner child wounds. They have to confront those dark shadows, those things they're holding on to that they've been covering up or not admitting don't serve them anymore. So there's going to be a lot of isolation happening right now because, for one, they're in denial. Okay, they're in denial. Yep, we got sadness and isolation when I said that. They're in denial. Okay? They really are. So for dear life, man, ball and chain holding on to that karma. So they're manifesting, though. Like, maybe they don't realize this, but they're thinking about what they truly desire in life, what they truly want. They want a new beginning. They want to rebuild life. Some of them want to rebuild it with you. They want new love. Okay? They want real love. But they're sad and they're isolating themselves because they're holding on to what no longer serves them. Yep. They're trying to resist releasing third eye chakra activation. It's pretty much a lot of chakra activation. Like I said, it's part of the awakening process. Transformation, huge. Huge. There is definitely some success coming in. So a lot of you feel like your person is not doing anything. That's what I'm hearing right now. Like nothing's going on. They don't care. They're ignoring you. They're telling you that they're happy with whatever life they're in right now. Everything is fine. That's not true. Because they're ready to release it. But they're not admitting it. That's what I'm hearing. Yep. See, they're seeking clarity, guys. They want joy and stability. They want happiness. And right now they're just in this state of feeling isolated and wanting to be free from that life that is isolating to them. Because they feel trapped. They feel like this life is just hell right now. Because, you know, and some of the masculines that I know, like the 12-12 shift, they woke up feeling different as well. Okay. This person in the collective did as well. Okay. With the 12-12, 12-21, etc. eclipse, they kind of woke up and they're like, where am I? Okay. They know, they obviously know, but they just woke up and they're like, what is this? Okay, that's what I'm feeling right now. Just a minute. I'm sorry, my kid's next door. So there's going to be some success and growth coming in with this person right now. So I feel like some of them are going to start embracing the change. The healing process is beginning. A lot of heart chakra healing going on here because of the fact they're holding on to something that they once thought was something that loved them, or, you know, like it can be a mom and dad, that sort of thing as well, or they thought they loved, or they were raised to think they're supposed to love that and they realized they didn't. Okay. And there's just, yeah, there's going to be some growth here. There's going to be some growth. Okay. So right now, I do feel heart chakra healing going on at this time. Okay. I feel communication coming in. Some of you, I do feel some reconciliation coming this week. It may not be major reconciliation, but I do see some communication coming in. All right. Okay, let's see what they're going to do this week. Definitely some manifesting for sure. A lot of manifesting here. A lot of sexual energy coming in. There's going to be some movement. A lot of major arcana. You guys, they are facing regret. And this is massive. This is massive regret. I'm talking like complete, absolute shame and regret. You know, I do see some of them definitely growing spiritual. And seeing you as a spiritual connection this week. Like waking up to that much. Whether they have or not. Somebody's going to move forward here. So they're definitely going to be manifesting, guys. And I do feel they're going to try to, yeah, gain some strength here to get through this regret. Okay? A lot of manifestation happening here. They're trying to figure out a way here to get through this strength, to get through this regret right now, because this is going to hit them hard. It could be addiction too, but there's regret, there's shame for hurting you. Okay, a lot of shame for hurting you, a lot of shame for hurting other people, and they're trying to gain that strength. Here we got Leo energy, trying to gain that strength. And I believe this is Musician energy. I can't remember. It was Libra and Virgo or something. I don't know. So they're trying to get through these illusions. They've been deceptive. They've been lying to you. There's been secrets, and there's just a ton of regret surrounding that. Okay. Some of you are dealing with an earth sign, but what I'm getting here, guys, is they're going to be going back and forth this week with logic and emotion, okay? Logic and emotion, heart and mind, heart and mind. That's what they're going to be doing this week, okay? So they're going to have these feelings for you. They're going to be surfacing very hard right now, okay? And they're going to go and be like, no. And this is what's going to happen during the awakening as well. Heart and logic, okay? It's going to be a back and forth ordeal, all right? I do feel they're going to be fantasizing about you sexually, so you may get strong sexual energy. That may be happening today. Could be happening this week. Yeah, they know this is a spiritual connection. They know. They know. They feel something there, okay? There's like spiritual growth coming here. Like they're getting these downloads and they're well aware of it. However, some of them are just being very immature about it. You know, this could be the player energy as well. I see this as that as well. But there's some immaturity surrounding this and not wanting to acknowledge it. They're holding on to you though. Yeah. They're holding on to you. Okay, there's going to be some results here of something that's been happening. They miss you. Because they feel like you emotionally walked away, or they feel like you are walking away. All right? And you're their star, you're their everything, you're their wish, and some of you, you're emotionally checking out. What is that? Yeah, there's some cycles ending. So whether you're walking away right now from a cycle that's ending, or somebody's walking away from a cycle that's ending, I feel it could be them as well. Somebody here is ending a karmic cycle. It could be the masculine as well. Or it could be just karma between the two of you that needs to come to an end here. Okay, but I do see that they're not showing this. Okay, they're standing in the Emperor energy, so got Aries as well. But they're not showing this at all. But underneath that mask, there's a lot going on, you know, in their head and their environment. Yep, there we go. Tower. This tower is coming in. And this is what I'm saying, guys. These masculines, or it could be you, have been refusing to wrap these cycles up that are expired. Okay? And like I said, some of you, it's karma between the two of you that needs to end and change. We got the tower here. They're going through that. I'm hearing they're going through that tower right now, but they're not admitting it. Okay, they're kind of just stepping back. It's causing a ton of heartache, guys. And for some of them, or for you, there is like a foundation or a long-term commitment. You know, it doesn't have to be that. It can be just their foundations crumbling apart, and that's where the tower's coming in, and it's very heartaching. Okay, so whatever they're holding on to that they thought was everything to them, it's falling apart. It's falling apart, yeah. Foundation here. Okay. Yeah, some of them are worried about money, okay? They're concerned about that. They do want a new beginning, though, but they feel like it's going to be an uphill battle, and there's so many burdens here, and they're exhausted. They're tired. They've been fighting to hold on to this for a long time, okay? And it's just, they're exhausted. They're exhausted, but they are going to hold on to this situation like a ball and chain, guys. I'm saying this tower is here. The tower is here. The push is here. The shove is here. Some of them will surrender to this. They will surrender to trying to control things in their life. Okay? It's definitely their foundation's crumbling. Something is crumbling in their personal life that once served them. Yep, they got to make a major decision here. Got the Judgment. So, you know, I see that as karma. Yeah, there's going to be some justice served. There's going to be some karma. There's going to be some truth. There's going to be some major decisions coming here, guys. Okay. They're standing in the King of Wands reversed energy. That's somebody who's going to be a bit moody, going to be fighting this off. Okay, they definitely are going to be pushed to end karma and have some sort of new beginning, but there's a lot of fear surrounding all of this, a ton of fear. Yeah, they feel defeated. They feel defeated. They don't know what to do. This one, to me, is codependency on somebody for money, or codependent on their job because it pays well. Okay. Mom issues. Mom issues. Baby mama issues. Take it as it resonates. Somebody that they used to really look up to, that nurtured them and took care of them, let them down. Okay. Codependency, or a realization that this person that they thought they could look up to and trust has broken their trust. So it could be a friend. Doesn't have to be, you know, a partner. They thought this person was a wish fulfillment. They thought that this person here that let them down. So it could be just a friend. It could be a guy as well. It's somebody they trusted, okay? Somebody they trusted right now. And that could be their karma as well. It could be as simple as a friend or a cousin, you know. A lot of you, it's going to be a baby mama. It's going to be a mother. Okay. They're feeling that this person is not trustworthy anymore. But at one time they thought this was their wish fulfillment. I really feel that they're going to stop blindfolding themselves to the decision and open their eyes. You'll discover your intuition versus your ego. And that will tell you divine truth between ego. And that is where that the masculine is going to have ego death here, guys. Okay, because this is ego. This is holding on to stuff that doesn't serve them anymore. This is holding on to a life that does not fulfill them anymore. Because they're awakening, because they're growing. Okay. They're going to be really working on this. Okay. Okay, there's two female energies coming in for some of you. And they're trying to figure out who to have the new beginning with here. Yeah. I'm picking up a fire energy and a water energy. Take it as it resonates. Otherwise, that's how they see you, is in these two energies right now. Okay? But I am picking up a choice between two people. And they're working on a new beginning some way, somehow. They want victory, though. They're very guarded about this. Like, they're not wanting to make this decision, but there's going to be movement forced upon them somehow. Somehow. Yeah. I really pick up a Tower coming in and a choice being forced to be made for some people here. All right? And like I said, it's somebody they once trusted. They felt they really trusted with everything, and they can't anymore. Okay? So I do see that there's going to be some movement coming. There's going to be some illusions that are going to be lifted. This is where ego death comes in, because a lot of illusions are ego. Okay? This has been slow moving, though. And it may not happen overnight. Yeah, there's going to be some offer coming in here for some of you this week, or some sort of communication. Okay, somebody's going to come rushing in to somebody this week. All right? But a lot of you are guarded right now. You're just not having it. You're not having it. They know they can have you. It's almost like they want to pick the fruits of the labors here with you. Like, some of them may come in and try to present an offer, try to have some sort of connection with you or something with you this week. They're going to make some, you know, with this card here, it's going to be some irrational decision making coming in, some movement. Some movement without, very impulsive. Okay. A mini check reading. Is that what you're talking about? I do mini check readings, if that's what you're talking about. Like, they're shorter readings with, like, the energy check between you and your person. Okay. All right, some of you are going to be getting the vitamin D this week. I'm just saying, like, it's coming in, okay? They want to come in with that vitamin D, and they want to give you the daddy D here, okay? They're going to give you that strong vitamin D, guys, all right? They're going to come in with a presentable offer of that, all right? And that might be their way to try to make up to you the regrets instead of saying it, okay? But, like I said, some of you are dealing with somebody that just uses you for sex. That's it. That's it. Okay? All right, so I'm kind of running out of time here too because I have to, for one thing, I lost my phone in the house, so that's just beautiful, but I have my baby next door and didn't send a bottle over, so that's real cool, so I'm going to have to fix that. All right? So let's see what's going to happen in the heart space this week, and I'll get a couple messages, and I got to get off here. But mainly I wanted to discuss the awakening. Okay? Yup. All right, you guys, you got to work on forgiveness. A lot of you are holding resentment to people in your life, and I feel this year is going to be releasing a lot of that as well. Okay? I do feel that this person is going to try to present some sort of offer of love or gesture this week. Okay, there's a lot of attraction coming in this week. Okay, it's definitely there. Some of you here, you're going to get to know somebody else. You're going to get to know somebody else. Like, it doesn't have to happen this week, but it's coming. And once you start loving yourself, this is when the realization of a catalyst possibly will come in as well. But once you start loving yourself, you guys, there's going to be new love coming in. It's somebody who wants to offer you what you truly desire. Okay? It might be a soulmate or some sort of soul connection or your real person that you've been wanting. Okay? However, for some of you, your person's going to definitely come in with passion. Definitely there. You know, like I said, I do feel there is some marriages here or some connections there that are coming to an end. They're being deceptive about that, though. They're not telling you that. There's some problems at home for some of these people, you know, with their foundation, with their money. You know, they don't have to be actually married to somebody. They can be married to their job here and it's falling apart. They're being very deceptive, though. And they're going to cover that up. Because you're probably going to feel like something's going on. And they're going to cover that up by being passionate and, you know, being deceptive and, you know, changing it over to something else here. Yeah, somebody's separating from somebody right now. All right, some separation. So, you guys, sorry I got to rush this, but I'm going to couple of messages and I'm logging off because they don't want to hide this connection anymore. Okay? When they first met you, they just had a feeling about you. They've looked into tarot readings. Like I said, guys, they are looking into this stuff. They're watching videos. They're like experimenting here, okay? They do love you. Okay? I might try to log in and do another reading later, guys, after I get over and do the baby, but... Okay, spell work, like I don't feel a lot of masculines are doing actual spell work, but manifesting, I thought about just throwing that card out because I think it's a bit deceiving. Okay, so they are planning some sort of approach, guys, and they regret letting you go because they feel that they're losing you. And like I said, regret's hitting very hard this week, okay? And they've been really focused on money, more or less, than you, and trying to rebuild their foundation with money, you know, and their life purpose and that sort of thing. They do think about a future with you in it, so definitely some manifestation going on. Feels like something's missing without you. They miss you. They miss you. Oh, isn't that cute? They miss you. They have a lot of appreciation for you. They don't know how to express themselves, so they keep it inside. So, guys, I got to log off and go bring a bottle to my baby. Okay? I'll try to do another reading after a while here, and I need to find my damn phone. So, Lewis, you can spy later if that's your obligation tonight, because I'm gonna do another reading, because this was mainly like a discussion about some things here, but I don't know what I'm gonna do the next reading on. Maybe I'll do another pick a card. Okay, guys. But I do have to do private readings tonight as well. Emily, I know I'm going to do a reading for you tomorrow probably, okay? Because I think I actually have assistance with my children tomorrow. All right, guys? All right, have a good night. And if you do want a reading, just drop me an email and I'll let you know how this week goes with help with my children and whatnot. Okay, have a good night, guys.